Ready to go? Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. The wind and the pitch. That
That's
misses
the ball.
the zone. Ball one.
Counts 1-0. That's
Started
ball
to
two.
swing, held up.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
That's ball three.
Well, I would expect in this
I got
3-0
3-0.
count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Ground ball right side. Hampson tosses the
He's
first.
out.
One out in the top of the first. And up next for Chicago, Gunnar Henderson. The
Ball,
shortstop
that's
takes
down.
the ball. One out, base is empty.
Ball.
That one misses, and it's
2 balls,
2-0.
no strikes. Hey.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike
2-1.
one. That's to third, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Tosses
Out.
across the first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Hey.
He takes a strike.
0-1. Ball.
Now the count is even. 2 outs, base is empty. Next
Nope,
pitch is
outside.
Righty to the plate. Swing through it, and that's a bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, Brenton Doyle. The pitch. Edman in position. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Henderson to first.
Out.
And there are 2 outs. Now Correa up to hit. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Waste no time there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Freddie Freeman at the plate now. That's ball 1. The bit behind with that swing.
I got a ball,
It's
1
strike
strike.
1. Next
Nope.
pitch misses. 2-1. That one ripped right center field. Going home. Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. It's 2-0. JT Real Muto, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Through there for a strike. And a pitch.
That's a ball.
There. Two outs.
Three.
And misses. It's a strikeout. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Lawrence Butler. The pitch. That
1-0.
misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there and have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's inside, and it's 2-1. Strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. Schwellenbach makes the catch, and there's one down. Tommy Edman at the plate. On the ground, right side, Hampson sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty, and now it's Luis Garcia. Strike one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
That one ripped. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So now the DH spot, Blake Sable. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the rookie right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Here comes the pitch. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. On and missed 96 with that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, it's hard to get the ball to it.
Got him swinging. Johan Rojas digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one sliced foul. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. Inning over. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Up the middle, Hampson. And he'll be safe at first. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. So up now for Chicago, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, great stop. And
he's out.
Nicely done. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a base hit into right. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
He was all over that one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Ramos in the box now. Takes strike one. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And there's a ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second.
Three.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And now the first baseman, Lawrence Butler. Pitch is in for a strike. And it's
0-1's the count. Ball in.
Missed. Jeffers, the runner at third. Henderson on at first with two down. Goes up empty. That's strike two.
One ball,
got the hitter
two
conscious
strikes.
of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Garrett Hampson. Hampson hitting ninth in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tolia sprinting after it. Makes the catch. One away. So up next for Toronto, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's in there, and that's strike one. Kicks and fires. Tolia has it sized up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Two outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Vinny Pasquantino. And first offering is fouled off. Jeffers drifts towards it, and that's the inning. Start of the fourth. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. First
Ball one, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball one.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot
Ball.
of pitches outside the zone, and those chases
balls,
are turning
no
into
strike.
a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
There's the strike. Now 2-1. On the ground to short, Correa. Whips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Luis Garcia, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. With the swing there.
0-1.
The Blue Jays up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. One down, base is empty.
3.
That one is the strikeout. Here's Michael Tolia. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of
0-1's the
baseball
count.
right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Bounced up the middle. The throw to first.
Got him.
And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the fourth. And now for the Jays, Carlos Correa. Rodriguez back to work. Back up the... Oh, that got him. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
Counts
Correa
1-0.
gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
That's
And
in.
this is
Ball 2.
inside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation,
and he can't come up with it.
He's in there.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's going.
Runners on the move. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. First and second here, no outs. He's offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
Ball
That's
one.
down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 1-2. Tolia has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Wilyer Abreu next up for the Blue Jays. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 2 on, 1 out. Snags it for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Rojas takes a
Ball
ball
one,
as
no
he stands
strike.
in for the second time.
Ball
And another
two.
ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some outs.
They get the force, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Blake Sable. The pitch. And he swings over the top there.
You know, these
0-1.
Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating
0-2.
moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Popped in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Reached on an infield single his first time. And
Nope,
a good eye
that's
there.
a ball. Counts 1-0.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through.
So a lefty out of the pen, Drew Smiley.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work. Ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next
Inside,
pitch
ball
misses
one.
inside, and the count even 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get
Nope,
out of this
inside,
inning.
ball two.
Inside just missed. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all. It's 4-2. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Yeah.
Through there for a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fly ball to right. Abreu moving under this one. 2 away now. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lawrence Butler. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. And a foul ball.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's worth the price of admission. It's 4-3. So up next for Toronto, Garrett Hampson. And the first offering is not close.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The pitch. And that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. You'll take those blue hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and
then. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's
0-2. 2 strikes. Ball, that's inside.
Misses.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
He's going. 1-2. Runner takes off.
He's
Throw to
out.
second, and he's out. One down, base is empty. Edman in position. Brings it in. 2 down. And now, Vinny Pasquantino. Long run into the gap. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Tommy Edman. Smiley back to work. Edman measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Now
that's outside.
1-1. Fouled off. He was late. In the air out towards right center. Abreu sizes this one up, nabs it, 1 up, 1 down. Luis Garcia, the next Cub to hit, 1 for 2. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. In the air, out towards left center. And makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Michael Toglia.
That's a ball.
Misses, and that's ball 1. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. Out number 3. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Carlos Correa. The wind of the pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Catches the top part of the zone, and it's 2-1 now. Just missed.
That's inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Righty delivers. Makes the catch, one down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And a foul ball. Good eye
Inside,
in that
ball one.
spot. Freeman hits it in the air. Ramos under it. He's got it. 2 away. And now it is JT Realmuto. Edman sprinting for this one. Corrals it. And that is the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Blake Sable. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Sean Jelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss. That's strike
0-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to keep the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for
the
that
count.
pop.
Jeffers at the plate for the 3rd time. He comes up empty there. Fought off foul. Solano gets his lead at first with nobody out. High in the air, out to right. Abreu pulls that one down, and there's one away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. 1 for 3.
Ball.
Outside low. Ball 1. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. Swings through that.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Right-hander kick steals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, left side. Doyle pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Gunnar Henderson, the next Cub to hit. New pitcher now for the Jays, Hobie. Milner.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Hit hard, base hit. Throw in Holtz the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That can be a really tough pitch to handle. A front door.
A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Lawrence Butler, the next Cub to hit. Out towards right center field. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. bottom of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And a pitch. A little up front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for. Right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
He's dead.
That's a stolen base, not even close. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Into the outfield, base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw.
He beat it.
And he's safe. Tie ball game. No outs, runner at first. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
If you're a base
0-1's the
runner,
count.
you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Wouldn't chase that time. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. On the ground out to short. And that one finds its way through. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. And next for Toronto, Garrett Hampson. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Rojas over at second. Sanchez at first with no outs. And strike two. Misses. It's a strikeout. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Double steal.
Counts
Pitch
1-0.
misses in. Wide throw, and it gets away. He'll score easily, and now they trail by 1.
Got him.
To third, tag, got him. Right-handed reliever. Tolia has it sized up, and that will end the inning. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 8th. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Reed Garrett.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count. One
And
ball,
1 and
2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
There
Trying
you
to
go.
check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. At the belt and fires. That
Counts
one
full.
misses. And it's 3 and 2. In the air on the infield. He's under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now it's the right fielder, Michael Tolia. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And swing and a miss.
Very solid inning on
Oh,
the
and
mound
two.
so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
2 down, nobody on. To the right side, Hampson. That's out number
He's
3.
out.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Vinny Pasquantino. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. And he swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
1
now
ball,
1 and
2 strikes. 3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Correa now at the plate as he swings
0-1
through
the
strike
count.
1. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Pinch hitter coming on. Ramon Laureano. Runner on first with 1 down for him. And he's in there for strike 1. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history.
1 ball,
miss.
2 strikes.
Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball slider combo that is so impressive. And another ball. 2-2. Got him by him for the K. JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Next pitch is downstairs. There's the strike.
2. Ball, that's too high.
Misses to even the count.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Donovan Solano. Garrett back to work. Base hit right field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Michael Kopech.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it.
Can't pick it up cleanly. Goes to second. Safe there.
He's safe.
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Rengifo will hit next.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
That
Ball
one
2.
Close, ruled a ball. And
2
it's
balls.
2-1.
One
Home
strike.
plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And there's 1 down. Two on, 1 out. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. that one to triple digits.
Oh, one's the
so
count.
many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but
there's one.
Out.
Out. A
Out.
double play to end it with the tying run stranded at second.
nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.